What's up, everyone? Rich at Rivera Urban Homestead. I'm just hanging out in my garage. I cleaned off my workbench. I had a lot of tools still laying around from when I did that pallet bar. As you can probably see behind me here, it's a cloudy, rainy day. It's Saturday. Starting my vacation week this week, me and my wife, so that's nice. We got plenty of days off. But what I'm going to do on this episode is do like a three-sister gardening. You guys ever heard of that? You know, the old Native Americans used to do it. And it basically consists, it's a companion gardening system. Normally they use three plants, which was corn, pole beans, and squash. So we're going to take one of the raised beds and we are going to try and reenact the three-sister method in just one of those little 4x8 beds that I have. So first what you do, I think, is you start off with planting your corn, obviously. You let that grow for about 2 to 3 weeks. Then you plant your beans. That way the beans have something to grab onto, but the corn has already started, so they'll be ahead of the beans. It does say like the shade of the little corn, it will like shade out the beans a little bit when they first start, so they might start out slow, but don't worry, they're supposed to rebound and do good. And also the squash does not like any kind of shade, it wants sun. So we'll plant that kind of on the outer edge somewhere in my little bed. We'll have to find like a small squash variety because I don't have much room. We're doing it in a, like I said, 4x8. So in the past, I've tried corn before, and I have had problems with caterpillars every time. So I have that one biological element. We'll reread that and make sure that it won't affect most of the other insects, the beneficials. But we might have to do some sprays with that to keep the caterpillars at bay. But I haven't tried to do corn in a while, so I think we're going to set up a bed, and we're going to three-sister it. So here we go. See how these bad boys are looking. Ooh, look at them grill marks. Man, professional over here. But before I start planting the Three Sisters raised bed, we decided to go for a nature walk. It is Monday morning and we're not at work. And it is beautiful out. Need to get my kayak. Definitely getting one this year. We got too much water around here to not have one. Alright guys, it's now Tuesday. As you can see, I'm taking my time during vacation. I'll get this video done though here in the next couple days. It's finally sunny out. So what we need to do for this bed, this is what we're going to do the Three Sisters bed at. We need to harvest all the bok choy seeds. Look at all these seeds we got for bok choy. We're going to harvest all the kale. We'll take the wood chips off of the bed. We'll amend the bed with that bag that I bought of that good soil from the garden center. I'm going to go buy a bag of the black cow manure. And then we'll mix in some blood meal, bone meal, you know, the whole mixture there. We'll get it nice and refreshed and richened up. And then we'll plant the corn first. So my plan is I'm going to hug this side. So we're going to plant the row. We might plant like 3 rows, maybe 4, probably 3. And then over on the outer edge is where we'll put the squash. And down at the bottom we'll put the squash. So on the outer edge. And then after a couple of weeks you plant the beans in with the corn. While we're out here, let's take a look here. We got some carrot production going here. The carrots are looking good. I actually see some carrots down there. I don't know if you can see it. It might be kind of, there you go. A couple of carrot heads there, so we're getting some carrots. The beets are going really nice. They're looking good. Along with this row of carrots we planted. So yeah, I'm thinking today is Christine's birthday. It is March 13th. So Me and Mom are going to hang out today. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're on vacation, like I said, so... But we're going to get to this probably tomorrow. That's going to be my thing. My tomato plants, I don't know, they died. That's right, I got some more going on inside, growing, so... That'll be our bed for the three sisters. Hopefully by summer we have corn. What is it? Knee high by the 4th of July. We need to get them planted out. Alright, no big deal. I just went to Lowe's and bought sweet corn jackpot hybrid. For the squash, I bought 49er hybrid. It's a compact, smaller squash, and that's what we need for that little bed. And just some runner beans, white half runners. And we'll plant those in. And Christine saw these and thought it would be cool. So some watermelon radish. It is getting kind of warm out, but I think I'll try and plant some and see how they come. Alright guys, we just hit the breakfast buffet, the lunch buffet at the old Amish restaurant. Great fried chicken. And now we're just walking around, seeing what boat we want to buy. Yeah, right. Look at that one. Man, that thing is massive. Beautiful boats. Yeah, Florida. Pretty place. That's a lot of boat. Happy birthday, Mama.
Hey, I fix my hair.
Sip it, sip it. Happy birthday, Mama. What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday morning. I'm taking little monkey here to go to school. And we're gonna plant some corn for the three sisters' raised bed. First, we gotta amend the bed. We gotta prep it. We gotta harvest the bok choy seeds. We gotta harvest the kale.
Hi.
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 And then we're gonna plant the corn, and we'll plant the squash today. And then in a couple weeks, we'll plant the pole beans to go up the corn, supposedly. That's what we're gonna try, guys. So this video has been happening for a couple of days now. I'm on vacation, so every day I just take a couple of shots of what we've been doing and stuff.
Hi.
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 You want to say hi again?
Hi.
You have anything else to say or no?
Yes.
What?
We're going to Kira's fair.
We are going to the fair this weekend coming up.
Yeah.
Our neighbor Kira raised a dairy cow for 4-H. So we're going to go up there and see her dairy cow, and obviously they don't keep it at their house because they're my neighbors, but there's a place that they keep all of the dairy cows. So we're going to go see her cow. We're going to go see all the steers in the steer barn, maybe the swine exhibit, the swine barn. It'll be fun. But anyway, after I get him dropped off, we're going to be out in the garden, so I'll talk to you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, so let's get out in the garden and let's get the bok choy seeds harvested first. That was a big bok choy stem. Alright guys, look at all these seed pods we have. We'll do another video on how I'm going to collect the seeds out of these. For right now, we're just going to let them rest. Okay, so with the kale, obviously I'm not going to let it all go to waste, guys. I'm going to cut all the leaves off. I'm going to, use it. We're going to use it in, we're going to do some lettuce wraps tonight with spicy pork. But I'll use the kale to wrap spicy pork and rice and kimchi in. And also I'll give some to the chickens, and I'll just put some in a big old zipper, Ziploc bag for salads. So it will not go to waste. I really enjoyed growing that scarlet kale. I'll definitely do that again next cool season. What's up, chickens? Look at all this I got for you. Come on. Molly, don't try and eat all the kale. Oh yeah, you got a lot of good stuff to munch on. Enjoy. Hope you guys can hear me. It's pretty windy out a little. But next thing I gotta do is take off all the wood chips and get right down to the bare soil. So after I got that big pile of wood chips all piled up in the center, take a look in my bed. And what don't you see a whole lot of? Can you guess? Weeds. Look, there's virtually no weeds. The thick layer of wood chips keeps that weed population down quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up, I have a bag of the black cow manure. I have the wheelbarrow full of the soil that we did for the dragon fruit the other day. I'm going to mix that black cow in there. I'm going to mix in some of the blood meal, the bone meal, and all that good stuff. And then we're going to pile it down here and then move that pile into the wheelbarrow. I don't have enough room to do it all somewhere, so let's get started. Alright, so I went to the garage and I mixed up a cup of each. I got kelp meal, organic granular fertilizer, blood meal, bone meal, and garden lime. So I'm going to mix all of this into my wheelbarrow full, and then we're going to distribute it on the bed. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to plant them inside the furrow, about an inch and a half deep, about 6 inches apart. So I kind of like to eye it, get it to the edge, get it all the way to the edge to maximize. So I'm going to eye it first. I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to put them roughly 6 inches apart. Okay, now you push them down with your finger about an inch. And there we go. We'll water it in. We'll let it grow for a while. As it gets growing, we'll add that dirt into it to just kind of fill up the base a little more to really get them down in there and get them nice and strong. Now, on this side over here, where there is no corn growing, we're going to plant the squash. And again, I'm not recommending this 49er hybrid. It was just a compact one, and that's what I need for that small of a space. So we're just going to literally we're going to plant them about a ½ inch deep, about 3 to a spot. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. We'll do one there. one over here. And we'll do the plant here. Beautiful. That's it, guys. 2 of the 3 sisters are planted. I'm gonna put a metal over this, like that little grate that I use for the cats, because my cat will be like, ooh, a fresh litter box, and dig up all my stuff. So I'll get that caged off, we'll get it watered in, and 2 of the sisters are done. The 3rd sister will be here in a couple weeks. Okay, there we go. Now it's cat proof. And tonight when I water the beets and all that, I will water this all in, and good to go, guys. So there you have it. We are on our way to the 3 sisters. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good day, and we will talk to you later.